Welcome to today's video. I'm so glad you're here. I'm a little cold today, which is kind of crazy to say in Phoenix because it's usually hotter than the sun here, but I am freezing. So I have a sweater on today. Probably the only time you're seeing me with a sweater, unless we move somewhere, I don't know. I am so excited to do today. I can't even say it. I'm so excited for today's look. Let's go with that one. I'm going to do a look from the Jaclyn Hill palette, this one. It's really bright because it's white. That will also, you could also use the Modern Renaissance for. I really like this palette. I think the colors are really gorgeous, and I think that there are so many looks from here. They are a little intimidating, I will not lie. I think it's the pinks that intimidate me, which is kind of weird because I'm a pink lover. But I have found some shadows that are pretty similar, not kind of, they are pretty similar in the Jaclyn Hill palette for the Modern Renaissance, and I'm going to use two of them, I know. But I'm also going to list down below the ones that I think look similar, and I'll tell you which ones they are. I can't remember how many I found. I have notes over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. I think I found 5. And this palette has 14 shades in it, so that's pretty good. There's probably more, but those are the ones that I quickly found. So if you enjoy this type of video, you want to see more, make sure that you hit the like button so that I know that you like this type of video. And also make sure you subscribe to my channel so that you can see when I upload, which should be right now once a week. I have some other videos kind of coming along and are in my mind. I'm going to put them down and film them. And so I can start having some other kind of videos to my channel, and I'm super excited. But today's look is this one, a soft, romantic, kind of Valentine's Day. I see this palette, the Modern Renaissance, and I think Valentine's Day. It just screams Valentine's Day. I might use it next month. I don't know. We'll see. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and let's go ahead and we are ready to jump into the video. I've already put my foundation on, I have primed, I have set down my eyes with Silk Cream from the Jaclyn Hill palette, which I don't know if you can see it. I just hit pan. Oh my god. Anyways, it's a good thing, really. I mean, really. So we're going to do the look that is similar to the ABH Modern Renaissance. They do have similar colors in them. The ones that we're going for, I have them written down because hold on, I forget. We're going to go for Cyprus Umber, which is the brown shade here. Then Vermeer, which we're going to use Faint. There, which is a light kind of pink. And then there was another one that I wanted to use, I think. That might be it. There's a few different ones in the Jaclyn Hill palette that could be used as an ABH shadow, and I will list those down below in kind of like my first part before I list all the products. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I am going to start with the dark brown shade, which I found at Central Park, which is this brown. Kind of looks similar. It's not 100% the same. It's not going to be 100% the same, but it's similar. It'll give you the similar look. So we're going to pop this out into the corner, and I know I usually do a transition color, and I went really heavy on that. Whoopsies. That's okay. We're just going to blend. We're going to spend a moment, and we're going to blend this lovely brown shade. It's really pretty. I love a pink and a brown. I'm just kind of taking, I turned my brush upside down where the color was, and I'm just taking it, kind of moving it in. There's very, very, very little color kind of going into the inner corner, but I'm really concentrating it to the outer corner, blowing it out, making it really nice and soft, because this is going to be like a really soft look. That's what we're going for. I did not mean to put that much color down, but it happens. So I'm going to go back. I'll pick up some color. I'm going to tap it off this time. We're going to tap it off. I'm going to do the other side. It is Monday. Man, my kid, I got two. I have two children. Love them to death, but one of them is out of school. He's had a 4-day weekend after being back at school for 1 week from Christmas break. So I'm just doing the seam over here, trying to make sure that they match up. I do have a washcloth under on my lap so that I can wipe my brush off. I find that works really, really well if I'm kind of using the same brush between shades. Also, if I maybe pick up way too much product, you can go in and take it off of your brush with a washcloth or a towel, and it keeps it dry, and it just helps you be able to go back in. I could go back in there and kind of blend that out a little bit more. I'm going to put a transition shade on top of this, which might be like you're kind of going backwards a little bit, but I don't know. That I didn't have like a, couldn't find a good transition shade from the ABH that would kind of match the look that I'm going for. I'm going for a really soft pink with a brown outer edge, and the color that I would use to transition is going to be probably this one, which is right next to Cream Silk, and I don't know what the color name is because I don't have my little color. I'm going to dip into that one, I'm going to tap it off, and I'm just going to go out here just a little bit, warm it up just a tad because it's going to be kind of cool, which is fine. Totally fine. I'm totally cool with cool look. Go back in, tap it out, and there we go. Transition it, make it, you know, look good. And then we can pop our Vermeer, but from the Jaclyn Hill Palette, it will be Faint. So I'm going to take a flat brush. If I can find one. I am so not like organized today. So I'm like, I don't know where my brushes are either. I take the Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadow brush. I'm going to wipe it off for a second because I have not cleaned my brushes yet. I was not feeling 100% great last night, so I did not clean my brushes. Try to do it every Sunday. So I think this one is Faint. Right. Yeah. So I'm going to go in with this Faint color, and I had to make sure that I was going in with the right color. So it's going to be the third one from the right. It's this light pink color. It's a really, really light. I actually really like it. I'm going to load. And I'm not going to wet it because I want it to be light. I don't want it to have like this super metallic-ness to it. I really want it to be really light, really feminine, really soft. And so I don't want it to have too much of that foiled look. And I'm just going to pop it right there. We're going to the inner corner. And then we'll bring it out. And we're going to marry it with the Central Park out there as a brown. This is a really, I had a little bit of fallout. That's my own fault. A really simple look. I'm going to go back in with that transition shade that I used, which is right beside Cream Silk. Again, all the colors will be listed down below. And I'm going to go on top up here and to blend that out. And then I'm also going to blend using the same brush, same kind of colors, that down there. And I will darken it up in a moment, the corner. This is not as dark as I would like it to be, so I'm going to darken it up in a minute. So I'm going to do the other eye. I'm going to go back into that Faint color. I may not pick up as much, so I don't have as much fallout. And we're going to do the other eye. Going in there. And this is just such an easy look. So soft, so feminine, and really it's 3 to 4 shades. I don't really count like Cream Silk because I use that to set down my eyeshadow. Eyeshadow primer. Don't really count that as like a shade because it's not really, I'm not really using it. I could. So I'm just taking that brush, blending it, using whatever was left over from doing this eye. And I'm going to take a smaller brush. I don't know if that's small enough. Maybe. I'm going to use the Makeup Geek Defined Crease Brush. And I'm going to go back into Central Park very lightly. I'm going to tap it off onto my towel down there. And I'm going to go out here in the corner and just kind of deepen that up a little bit. Because it kind of, I know it's showing up on camera, but in real life, a little deeper. And I'm also going to pull that darker color in towards my nose. whatever that thing is. There we go. And then I'm going to buff that out again with my fluffy brush. Just blending, making it seamless. So you can see that there is a transition color up here, the crease color, which is our outer color, and then our lid color. And I'm also going to pull some of that lid color out onto the darker brown. The reason I did that, doesn't show up as well on camera, but in person, like, it kind of lightens it and gives it a little bit of a soft effect. So again, I'm going to take my Define Crease brush, go into Central Park, tap it off, and then do the other eye. You could have left it and not darkened it up, but that's not me. So I'm going to take my blending brush and I'm just going to blend this all together. And then pray to the makeup gods that it looks similar. I feel like this eye's a little bit darker. I'm just going to take that transition color and pop that out there and lighten it up just a touch. There we go. Because this is an everyday look. This isn't, I mean, you could go bold and smoky and do you could do a halo eye with this combination. You could do brown here and then brown in here and then the faint color in the middle. And that would look really pretty too, if that's the kind of colors you really love. I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't know if it was on my skin or on my finger, but there was some shade there. Okay, so that is kind of the look. I would pop on a brown liner, which I have. I just picked up some brown liner. I have the NYX Professional Makeup Slide On, Glide On, Stay On. Definitely a turn on waterproof Extreme Shine eyeliner. That's a name. I don't know if it's shiny. I think I've used it a couple times. You could also use Central Park and take a angled brush, and I don't think I have one in front of me. Or I love using the bent eyeliner brush and being able to. So I like to use my bent angled liner and use it eyeshadow as eyeliner as well. I would spray it with a setting spray, but I just picked this one up, so we'll go ahead and kind of smudge that on the lash line. I'm not looking for like a really super precise kind of eyeliner. Go in there in tight line to help my lashes kind of look a little bit fuller. But I'm really not, it's really just kind of to help my eyelashes. My eyes like, what are you doing? There we go. And then I just smudge that out with my finger just to give it a soft, kind of defined look. Then I'm going to throw some mascara on, which I am really loving. I feel back over here. I should have come better prepared. I took all my makeup downstairs to do a flat lay, and that's what happened. So I'm really loving the Light Camera Lashes mascara from Tarte. I actually just got another gift set for $10 from Ulta when they were having a sale. It's got a blush, and I think a lip product, and then a sample or a deluxe sample size of this mascara, which I think that this size for mascaras are seriously the best size. Because by the end of 3 months, it's time to, well, 2 months for me, get rid of them, and you pretty much have used most of the product by then. So I really like this one. I have used the Essence Lash Princess. I like that one. Not as much as this one, though, but it is still good. I do like that with the Tarteist lip, mascara on top. I like to layer those. And then we will work on our bottom lash line, and all I'm going to do is take Central Park and put it on my bottom lash line. Put a nude liner into my waterline. I have a really hard time talking at the same time as putting mascara on and eyelashes. It takes a lot of concentration. Alright. There we go. So then I will take a pencil brush. Take my, this is from Limelight by Alcone. This is a pencil brush. I'm going to dip it into my Central Park. I'm going to take it and I'm going to smudge it down here on my lash line. And I'm not going to take it too far in. I don't know if I was up there. I'm going to take it about halfway in. Because it's a daytime look. I'm not looking to like smoke it out, make it really bold and dramatic. It's just a really soft look. And then I'm going to do the same on the other side. And only bring it halfway in. Connect the corners out there so that everything is connected. And then I will pop a nude eyeliner off camera in my waterline, and then do some lashes, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back. I did a light bronzer, a blush, highlight, eyebrows. You know what I'm doing. I'm going to go ahead, and I haven't highlighted my brow bone yet, or the inner corner of my eye, and I am going to take, I think that's, I'm going to take Beam. I think that's Beam. Oh, look. Yeah, that's Beam. On a small brush. Okay. Use the Makeup Geek small crease brush and take Beam on it. And then I'm going to highlight my brow bone and the inner corner of my eye. Ever so lightly. Almost dipped in the wrong palette there. That one just beamed to the gods right there. Alright, it's pretty natural. I really like it. And it's something that, you can wear every day to the office, to whatever, as a mom. I'm wearing a Lorac lipstick in, I think it's Duchess. Or CEO. Where'd it go? There it is. CEO. I'm really actually loving this formula. It reminds me of MAC. I love the way they smell too. I love the way MAC lipsticks smell. Anybody else love the way MAC lipsticks smell? I do. So here's my finished look. I really enjoyed making this dupe-ish kind of video for the Modern Renaissance palette. I think this is a gorgeous palette, and it will be being featured in Palette of the Month eventually. I don't know if it's going to be featured next month. It might be. It could be a good Valentine's Day one. I'm going to look through my palettes and see which one would be like a good Valentine's Month palette to do. But this is really, really fun to find shades. If you already have the Jaclyn Hill palette, that would kind of get you some looks like this one. And I will be sure to comment or to list down below which ones I think kind of are similar to the Modern Renaissance from the Jaclyn Hill palette. I will try to do that for any video that I do, kind of do a dupe-ish video about, either if it's Jaclyn Hill or another palette that I have. One sitting right here is the Carity palette. It's just peachy, which I like this one as well. I will try to always kind of go through them and see what dupe-ish kind of eyeshadows that I can find from different palettes. They won't be exactly the same, but they will be pretty similar. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please make sure you subscribe and like this video so that I know that you really enjoyed it. And I will see you in my next video. Have a great day.